Arizona State Sun Devils Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Sun Devils will kick it away to start. Fielded in the end zone, it's Marshall. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. Open space at the 25. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss. He can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Oh, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do, but over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
I like this call in plus territory. The punt would have to be so precise, might as well leave the offense out there on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run up.
It's a fumble! And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
Well, they got a really nice drive.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10.
3:25.
They're going to run it to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
To the air, it's Levitt. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Breaks into the open. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a...
Beck's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Arizona State. They'll line up to go for 2.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Morgan. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Trying to make that pick off. What a play to set him up. No room to return with no problem after. welcome everyone to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe, as we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Levin. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Direct snap. Runs through a tackle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Makes the catch. It's Hamilton. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Sun Devils lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
Back to throw, it's Levin. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. Touchdown, Sun Devils! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
He's got it in the end zone. Two-point conversion is good. The lead is 8. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This drive going to the air. Moving out of the pocket. Gets away from one. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The pocket broke down and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush race. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
To do here on 2nd and long. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Moore to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone's the same call. They're already down a touchdown early, and the last thing they need to do is go 3 and out. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Motion from the back. Wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Got some room to... Welcome, everyone, to Orlando, Florida, the Bounce House, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on another Big 12 foe, the UCF Knights. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25. Blind. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking for a man. It's Levin. Quickly complete. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Brown. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State!
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
They'll line up to go for 2. Bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
That keeps the score Arizona State 6, UCF 0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Peterson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. He'll do it himself. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Finding open areas. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. The Knights want to pick up the tempo. Brown wants to pass. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They're dealing with a second and long. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. He throws back to the left. That could be risky.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Great place to start for this offense. Snap it to the back. He's in open space downfield. Breaks the tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Hard running there. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. The Knights are in the hurry-up. Grab near the marker. It's Thomas. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. That's caught. It's Thomas.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Hughes. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. On the ground, it's Nixon. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here we go on 4th and goal, ground to cover. Brown wants to pass. Buys a little time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Finding an escape route. Turning it on. Just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch you, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
Arizona State 14, UCF 0.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Take over. First and 10.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Trying to get the edge on the toss. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Knights in the hurry up.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Extending the play. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They'll run it from the gun. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. The offense stays on the field despite the fact they've misfired on 2 fourth-down attempts already. Can they change their luck? He'll trying to burn this defensive back. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. This offense has it with really good field position. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State!
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
Number 35 set to kick this one away.
Coming out with it, it's Jackson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Brown will throw it. He lets it fly. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. The Knights want to crank the tempo. To the air on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he stepped out of bounds with a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Defense calls a timeout to put together a strategy. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. Looking for the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, UCF!
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Conversion is no good. That keeps the score Arizona State 22, UCF 6.
A lot of time left to line up for an onside kick. I mean, you're risking giving up really good field position. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
They want to run it left here. Breaks into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Sun Devils have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Catch in the middle. It's Tyson. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up
between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Onside kick on the opening kickoff. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The delay of game pushes the offense back. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Brown. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Makes the grab. It's Hamilton.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. A shot toward the end zone. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
First quarter, first drive, first strike delivered, and it's the defense that comes up with the big play. Talking to the defensive coordinator, he felt really good about his pass defense, and he wasn't lying. Interception on the first drive, great possession.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got enough for the first down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. A confident... efficient run, gets it up to the 44.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Georgia going up tempo. Dropping back, it's Stockton. And they can't make the play on third down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on fourth down in their first drive. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. Converts on fourth down. Is still on his feet. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver or tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Going to swing it on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. They'll try to snap it quickly. Has to get there to move the sticks. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense has it, they're on the move. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Pass to 10. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead to 8. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Using his legs to buy some time. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Across the 25, he's got room. Good, solid tackle. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Bully ball on third and short. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got a little space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
It's a good-looking run, and I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line. Guys that communicate and guys that get pushed. They put many running backs into the NFL, but it's because of these big old hog mollies up front.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Finds his man. It's Branch. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dumps it to the back. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Taking it the other way.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll go with a direct snap. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that's probably not where the hole was supposed to be.
No, that's not where it's supposed to go. You want to run the ISO in the middle of the field, downhill. All the guys are set up to run that play downhill too, so when you bounce it out wide, a lot of times those angles aren't set up on the outside, and the play was dead from the beginning with that inside penetration.
The Sun Devils will try to move the sticks on fourth down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Using his legs, it's Frazier. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. They give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. To the ground with the back. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. We got it out here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Pulls it in, it's Belt. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the Zip Dish Jr. put on that ball to pick up the first down? They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Georgia going up tempo. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. Got his man. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a gap, it's Frazier. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Powers forward. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Quarterback duplicitous in his dealing. Some would even say sneaky. Sneak gets it done.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
So they chose to just go ahead and kick it, so they're still down by 1. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished the deal with the quarterback sneak. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. And he make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And the Sun Devils will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
Plows through the defense. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Dogs moving quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
To the air, it's Stockton. On the run, still looking. Had to get rid of it quickly.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Shakes off the defender. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
At the 38. 4th down. Coming up.
The Dogs will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Georgia. They take the lead with the 6.
What a great play call there on 4th down. You know, they script and practice these all throughout the week. You've got to be able to call something that you know you can run in your sleep. Beautiful execution on that 4th down play for a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Levitt. He rifles one deep to the left. Makes the grab. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Sun Devils headed quickly to the line.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the 3rd quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get him?
Grabs it inside the 10. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. Turning it on. Smashes ahead. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Sun Devils!
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And they'll try to tack on two. Almost had the completion, just missed it. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Finds a little space. There he goes! And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now on the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this is every defensive coordinator's dream, right? Watching your defense go out on first down, TFL, second down, TFL. Now you set up 3rd and long. Everybody knows they're going to throw it, and your pass rushers can pin their ears back. Outstanding job being physical by this defense.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. With the catch, it's Branch. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Levitt. He fires one deep down the right side. Oh, he makes the play, it's intercepted. Takes it the other way. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 8. Oh, you know he wanted that pick 6, but the offense is in business. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Dogs! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Grab near the sticks, it's Brown. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that will be plenty for the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
To help this defense on 3rd down. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on him, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody in bounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And here we go, down the score. They'll go for it on 4th down.